Whoosh. Whoosh. Hey guys, in this video what I want to cover is the roundhouse kick. So first thing we're going to do is cover how to do the roundhouse kick in the air. Now the roundhouse kick in Muay Thai is different than a roundhouse kick in, like, say, Taekwondo or Karate. Because in Taekwondo or Karate, they're snapping their leg like this at the knee. We don't do that. When you do a roundhouse kick in Muay Thai, you're swinging your leg like a baseball bat. So when you're doing it in the air, we're going to start off with the right one, the rear leg for me. We're going to step forward. You're going to swing your leg in an upward motion, and then you're just going to let it come down. Again, you swing up and let it down. So like this. Come back here. Now, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to cut down. This is what some people do. They go like this. Down. They're like, I'm doing it. No. You brought the leg up on this side, but then you cut down. We're doing the opposite. We're cutting up and bringing it down. So again, here's what not to do. Straight down. Here's what to do. Now, after you throw the kick, you drop it down, then you step back to your guarding stance. Something you don't want to get in the habit of doing is kicking, turning, and like doing this. It's not saying it's wrong. You just don't want to get in the habit of turning your back to your opponent. So in Thailand, what they'll do, when they turn, they'll do the kick, then they turn and face the opposite direction. And then they'll do something else when they're doing shadow boxing. Left kick, it's exactly the same thing. You're just doing your left leg. When you do the left, you can either step or you can do the switch. It's your choice. But the kick is done the exact same way. All right, now let's go over the roundhouse kick. For this video, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the roundhouse kick to the body. So I'm going to have my partner come out. Now, there are 3 parts of the leg that you can kick with. Part 1 is your instep. All right, that's the fastest, that's your most long-range weapon, but it's also the most fragile. If I start kicking elbows or knees or I hit his thighs, okay, but if he shields with his knee, man, it hurts bad, even with shin guards on. The second part is the lower half of the shin. That's your primary part. That's the one you want to do most of your kicking with. It's strong. You can get in on them, but you're not too close. Then the third part is this part right here, this upper part. That's the strongest part of your shin, but when you kick with that part, they can hit you. So we don't use that as much. I'm not saying not ever. I'm just saying we don't use it as much. All right. Now, when you first start learning, though, start off with part 1 light, 30%. Don't go harder than that. And just so you know, when you're doing this with partners, you should be wearing shin guards. I'm not right now just because I want to show you what it looks like, but you should be wearing leather shin guards. In fact, in Holland, they wear like cloth shin guards and leather shin guards on top. All right, that's how you condition your shins. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go to the upper part of his arm. Now, the partners, they need to keep their elbows down, not out. Because if I catch it even with a shin guard on, that hurts bad. So right here. So let's first start the footwork. When I do it, I have 3 directions I can kick to. I step with. I can step, if my left foot's forward, I can step to the outside. But when I do that, you're all twisted. It's wrong. It just doesn't even feel right. The second option, I can step straight. The third, third I'll consider either stepping out here or stepping forward and out. That's 3. So it's either out here, straight forward, or anything to the left of the center line. That's number 3. You have to find what's comfortable for your body type. And that's based on how long your legs are. I mean, if I'm tall, I got to keep away. I'm going to just pivot. I might take just a small step and then just kick. But if I have short legs, I may have to step deeper and then do it. Now, the reason why stepping out is good is because it opens up your hips. So here we go. Once I have this step down, when I step flat. And then as I pivot, watch my left foot. My heel goes up. Let me do that again. It's going to step, boom. My heel goes up when I kick. That's how you're going to get power, height, everything with that. Second part, I want you to keep your back straight or as straight as possible. So I want you to imagine somebody's pulling you up by the head like this. So your body's upright, here. body upright. What we don't want to do, come over here, is collapse at the hip. So if I do it and I go like, I don't want to collapse at the hip. I would like you to avoid that. Again, some people do that. Practice not doing that. So I'm going to step. Again, I'm kicking with part number one. Now my hands, what do I do with them? Well, my left hand, I'm going to drop it down and bring it up like this. Just small. Like this. So when I step, and then as I kick, it comes up. My right hand, I have two choices. I can swing down past my leg, or I can bring it out in front of his face. Whatever you're comfortable with. I'd recommend you practice putting the hand in the face. So it's whoosh, here. Again, whoosh, here. Hand in front of the face. Once you get comfortable with part number one, you can then go to part number two. Your partner should be able to feel the difference on his arm because it's going to be a stronger bone. But again, no more than 30% here. So I'm here, whoosh. Excuse me. So after I kick, whoosh, come back and march right away. Hands are up. So again, I step, circle, as I kick, hand goes out, I come back and I march. All right, that's the Muay Thai roundhouse kick. Let's check it out from the other side. To the body. Here. Here. Now left is the exact same thing. I can step. If I'm going to step now though, I have to be farther back. So I'm going to step, whoosh, come back, marching, step, whoosh, and kick. I can do switch step. So switch step, you're closer, you still want to do it, but you want to get a little bit more power. Whoosh, kick. Again, body as upright as possible. Whoosh. Here. Hand can go here or swing down. Is your choice. All right, guys. Till next time, train hard, have fun, and grow.